Oh, baby.
How you doing?
Good. How I look?
Good.
I look
Great.
good?
Yeah.
Do I look extra pretty today?
Extra, yeah.
Just for you.
Okay.
Extra, extra. Read all about it. Oh! You get our picture. There you go. Look, Rocky. Hey, smile for the camera. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. 60 degrees out. I have your little snack over there.
Yeah.
Another
great.
envelope.
Time ago.
From one Gouverneur, maybe? I don't know. I think.
Brandon.
Yeah.
And I told her that, well, obviously you won't
Oh,
get it.
it's on? You're on now?
I don't.
Hi, everybody. You're on? Oh, actually, I put all over Facebook, so I made new friends on Facebook, so from Canada and what have you, so they're going to be watching too.
Wow.
And they're going to spread it, so.
Hi.
All right?
It's like the kind of thing that you should have, like
Yeah,
lining
They have
of
99-cent
shelves
cards.
with, right?
We should have hemp, you know, hemp?
Yeah.
Nice. It's really durable.
Durable. Don't you think hemp is better? Hemp?
That's hemp?
No, this is plastic. I think hemp would be
Yeah, but
better,
this is on the
healthier.
rain, though, no?
But I can't afford it.
Right?
Yeah, but this will last. It's non-biodegradable.
Last million years.
Yeah, there you go. You know, maybe some anthropologist
Can find it.
2,000 years from now
I say, hey,
find it. Yeah.
oh, this guy had this sign.
Yeah.
New discovery. Yeah.
Could be in a museum someplace.
Yeah.
You
This
don't
is
buy
what happened at the beginning of the 21st century.
Yeah. Did
What's
you
your
take
name?
Rocky? Total Liberation.
Jerry Levy.
Jory, did you take good pictures?
Absolutely. That's what I'm here for.
Oh, welcome.
As well as to be another
Good
here.
machine, huh?
I think I've seen you at other events.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
like there was an arraignment. No, it was like was that court case downtown?
He's at every event. You'll find him.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I've actually taken a picture of you before.
Yeah, so maybe we can find that picture too.
Yeah, I know where it is because I know the album that it was in.
Oh, so you're gonna put it together, huh?
Are you on Facebook?
Of
Oh,
course.
yeah, of course.
Total Liberation.
Okay.
If you go to Total Liberation, you're gonna find my profile.
Thank you.
Okay.
How's your day?
And you're gonna click everything, tweet, Facebook, YouTube, whatever you want. And you're gonna find your own interview too. It's already there. People watching
Like
you.
it. We'll see how the pictures turn out. But get some good pictures. I'll tag it.
Wow, that's great. So how many years are you, taking pictures? Like,
The picture taken is pretty new. You know, what happened was that, well, I've kind of gone through a cycle of taking pictures, but then I was like going to all of these protests and started taking more and more pictures, and so I finally decided I'm going to take this seriously. You know, so I had like an old point and shoot type camera, and
a fast one, like fast point shoot. Fast means fast.
well, it was like a cheapo one.
Oh,
and,
cheapo.
But it worked well for most situations, but I was losing an awful lot of good shots. So I said, well, all right, well, I'll get a halfway decent camera.
Yeah.
And so now I'm more like into being photographer mode.
Yeah. Are you also protesting, like holding the sign? That's great. Yeah. Do you have some pet dog or something too?
What's that?
Do you have dogs?
Do I have?
Dogs. How?
No, I have a cat.
Dog.
A large black cat.
Oh yeah. Okay. Meow meow.
If you see my picture on Facebook, you'll see like my head is kind of tilted this way, and her head is kind of like tilted right
together,
next to
huh?
mine. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Is your cat very friendly
Well,
to you, at least?
well, I got her through a relationship. What happened was that someone was supposed to move in with me, and so the cat came first. And then I got dumped,
And then you got the cat.
And so I lost the woman, but kept the cat, but because there was no place else for the cat.
Yeah, maybe that's better than,
Well, I would have preferred at the time that I got both,
Okay.
but life has a way sometimes of being at unexpected turns.
Right. You never know, right?
You never know, right?
So now you're happy with the cat?
Oh yeah, we live
Doing
together.
good.
We got a nice life together. She's a good cat.
Don't you think that cats should be free outside wherever
Well,
they
that's a
go?
good question. I have mixed feelings about it. People, on the one hand, I can see how, from the point of view of just being able to do a lot of things that cats do, that being able to live outside would be better for a cat. But on the other hand, there's a lot of evidence which shows that it's very, very dangerous for a cat to be outside.
Really?
The life expectancy of a cat that's outside, an outside cat, is much less than an inside cat. Outside, there are an enormous amount of cats get run over by cars, or victims of other animals.
But not millions.
So, like I said, I have mixed feelings about it.
Yes, maybe your cat can live longer in the house, but if you look at the numbers of the cat being killed every year, there are millions.
Yes, that's true. I think that it's hard to be able to know. I don't think there's an ideal kind of a solution for this, because I don't know that there's a natural environment for a cat. Well, because of their symbiotic relationship
They get
with
their dogs
people.
from puppy mills. So
It's a different thing with a dog. A dog has to go outside. It'd be inhuman, not that's the wrong word. It'd be cruel to be able to keep a dog inside all of the time. But cats seem to be perfectly happy being able to be inside. Actually, I do take her out part of the year. I live on a boat during the summertime, and she goes with me.
He lives
Oh,
on a
boat.
boat. You heard that? I'm going for a boat
Boat-
ride.
boat-
I'll
boat
be gone
is
for
even-
summer.
So during the summertime, she lives on the boat with me.
Boat
And
is even tinier than house, no?
No, well, yes.
But she can
A
move
little
around.
bit over 35 feet. But, the thing is, she can move around anywhere on the boat, but the thing is, at night, she's a black cat. She doesn't like the sun, so she doesn't come out usually during the daytime. But at night, she likes to go up on the deck and look around and roam the decks. And when you're an inside cat, being able to, get up on deck, look around without any windows, and everything is all out there, and it's kind of pretty much a different place every day. It's about as good as it gets. So she likes the boat a lot.
Where's your boat?
Well, I don't do that exactly. I have the boat launched, and then I move forward and go from one place to the next pretty much each day. So I stay
So
away
you're
from
always
dogs.
moving.
What do you say we go down to the Caribbean this summer?
I go north.
You mean you're moving with your boat almost every day?
On the boat, I'm there. I get started usually about the second week of June, and I have to come back at the beginning of September to teach. I have to come back to the city. So that whole time, I'm living aboard a boat. I've been doing this for years. It's kind of a weird life in a way to be living in the East Village and being an activist during the regular part of the year, and then to be living on a boat and sailing, to pretty small places, mostly in northern
floats
New
your
England
boat.
during the summertime. Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat. Yeah.
Means whatever
Yeah,
you
what
like,
kind of
yeah?
small places, like a few houses?
Well, there's some
inland?
places that there won't even be like a few houses. There'll be nothing ashore.
Oh, that's quiet, huh?
And there'll be other places that'll be like small villages ashore. The biggest actual cities that I'll get to, usually during the summertime, will be maybe someplace like Portland, Maine. You know, that's huge. You know, but what's Portland compared to New York?
Oh yeah. What happens to the cat when you're in a small, very small, maybe no house? Will you let your cat like go loose, go out of the boat?
She's allowed to go around the boat. It works out because she seems to have a very much be aware of her presence. You know, like the fact that there's water nearby, the fact that the boat isn't stable like on land. She's a very smart cat, and so it's worked out. And also, what I just told you before kind of worked out too, because since during the daytime she tries to avoid the sun in the summertime,
Right.
she'll stay down below. And typically, I'm underway with the boat during the daytime, right? So there's no way she can be able to fall overboard if she's down below.
Right.
So,
But during night, maybe she can go out to the nature.
yeah, she's definitely seen a lot more of nature by being on the boat. You know, there was one moment that last summer where I forget it was maybe a seagull landed on the bow of the boat, and there was just a moment in her mind when she realized that she could get that, you know, because of course in my apartment, you know, there's no way she could be able to get the birds outside of the window. But anyway, she ran towards the bow of the boat. Of course, the bird took off, but I was kind of glad that she was able to like sort of pursue some kind of instinctive fantasy.
So she can never walk to the ground, though.
I mean, do I take her ashore?
Yeah, sure, yeah. Is it
No,
safe?
I don't take her ashore. I did maybe once last summer, which was an experience for her riding the dinghy back and forth. But like I said, she's happy. And also there are a lot of things that are happening within an anchorage. You know, different boats are coming and going, and there's usually some osprey flying around sometimes, and fish in the water jumping sometimes. So she's got plenty of things to look at.
So plenty of excitement for her.
Yeah. Sometimes too much, you know.
It's never too much.
She gets too excited.
That's okay. Like catnip, right? Does she get catnip?
No, she doesn't like catnip.
She doesn't. Yeah, I know some.
I tried catnip with her when I first got her, you know, to be able to like get her used to like something like the scratching thing, you know.
Yeah.
And
she likes that, the scratch phone?
yes, but she doesn't like the catnip.
Okay.
So whatever, she doesn't like it. That's fine, you know.
That's it.
With every cat, just like a dog, has her own personality, and you have to kind of go.
My friends want to see more of Puppy Mill, you know. They're tuning in to see here. So we zoom in on the store so they get an idea, because these are new friends that are tuning in here. Let them know what's going on more here. And my son, Michael.
Yeah.
Zoom in on him there.
Zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Right.
Zoom. You got new protesters?
We don't know who's going to show up. You know, with these, we never know who. She was good. Yeah, go up and ask her her name. And
him?
he's Levy, I forget his first name.
Jerry?
Jerry
Yes.
is also, yeah.
It's live stream, yeah.
Oh, nice. I don't necessarily need to be on. I was going to ask you to watch it first before I grab a cup.
Hey, baby. Where you going? Oh, coffee. Okay, if you're going to go in here, I was going to say no way.
Oh, no way. Sometimes
All
I'll
right.
buy a treat.
No.
Bad idea.
No, because any money that goes in there is money goes towards buying new puppies at Puppy Mills. So, you don't support them. I shop online at so-called pitedge.com.
Hi, how are you? What's up? How you doing? What's going on?
What are you up to today?
Puppy Mill, Kimani Gray. So what's going on? Tell us a little bit.
About what's going on?
Yeah.
Well, the usual. There's nothing new that's really developed. They sold the puppy earlier, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Hey, Mikey.
Yeah.
She got a dog. So are you gonna join the protest in June?
In June?
The protest, the rally
Which rally?
in the hotel. 5-star.
Oh, Kate Riviella's protest or something?
Yep.
No.
Rally inside the 5-star hotel.
Yeah, well, I guess she's trying to redefine what a protest or a rally
Yeah.
is, but protests and rallies don't happen in banquet halls.
No?
You know, with politicians and.
But who said they don't happen in the banquet halls, in the 5-star hotels? Can't you make a protest like?
Yeah, sure. If you weren't charging $45 to get into the banquet hall, maybe you could.
Maybe she's gonna turn everybody against Kissinger making a speech there.
Maybe, yeah, if you storm into the banquet hall, or if there was someone giving a speech there and you
Like
just start ripping
Kissinger?
up, banners and signs.
Yeah, like Obama,
like a war
maybe.
criminal, like Kissinger.
Yeah, or maybe Obama is there and she's gonna storm the hotel and make a protest there. That's protest.
Yeah, so I guess, you're not allowed to question things like this. Or,
No. Because she has bigger numbers, so when she has bigger numbers, nobody can question.
Yeah, of course. Whatever. Listen, I said it before on the video. I have nothing against her personally. Like, I hope she can do things for animals, but it's okay to question the tactics and strategy and things that leaders do and groups do. And that's all I'm doing. I don't see why you have to call a fundraiser a $45 banquet hall, a protest rally. And people do want to know where the money's going to.
That's also a legitimate question, right?
There needs to be some accountability.
Right. And she thinks that only PETA or SPC can question like that.
Yeah, and then slinging accusations like calling me a PETA operative is very divisive and wrong, and it's not true. It has no basis in reality. So people like to do that. Whoever opposed them, they just try to demonize them with lies. Like when I talk about her, I don't make up stuff. I'm just saying what exists, what I feel about it, and that's it. I don't work for PETA. I have no formal ties with PETA.
Actually, I remember you criticized PETA.
I'm very critical of PETA, and I'm critical of the Humane Society as well too. People who know me know that.
So it's like same PETA coming up and blasting to you like, how can you criticize us? We are PETA.
Yeah, I mean the PETA thing is always thrown at animal rights activists whenever you have nothing legitimate to say. So they use the most villainized group, which is PETA, to try to associate you with that, and therefore delegitimize you. You work with PETA, so therefore you're insignificant. I don't work with PETA. I have friends in PETA. I hope I don't get crucified for having friends in PETA. I know plenty of people who work with PETA. I know plenty of people who work with the Humane Society. I know plenty of people who work in No Kill. It's part of doing grassroots activities. You encounter all kinds of friends, and brief alliances if it's something you can agree on and work together with.
But I gotta ask you one thing.
Sure.
How did you happen, this animal activist, Kay, like
Yeah.
first, where did you meet? How did you know her?
It was through another animal rights activist who kind of works with fawn, and he suggested that maybe, I can work with Kate because she works on kind of similar issues, companion animal related stuff, rescue. So he put me in touch with her. I found out about her Times Square event, the rally she was holding in Times Square. I spoke to her on the phone. I told her, she told me straight out I couldn't speak at the event because of my association with Friends of Animals United and Win Animal Rights, and that she has stalkers in those groups.
Oh.
So I said, okay, that's fine. I don't need to speak in it, but if you want me to lend you a hand, I can advertise the event for you. I can contact my buddy Rakai and ask him to live stream, which he did. I asked you to go there and live stream.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah.
And I advertised her event on huge, animal rights pages that I have connections with to help, boost the attendance. And as well as I offered my help. I handed out flyers there. I was just trying to be comradely and friendly, even though I was banned from speaking at the event.
Why was that exactly? Why she said no, speaking?
She said no because of my association with Friends of Animals United.
What?
Yeah. So because I had associations with other
what is that association like?
Working with them. It's like
Mickey Zio is also going to their protest too.
I know, so I don't get it. But from what I know now too, she's kind of like broke ties with Mickey Z as well too, and
I see.
Again, she forces people into a corner where it's either you deal with me, or
I am the boss.
Yeah.
Attitude.
You can only deal with me. You can't deal with people I don't like, which is really, really divisive to any type of movement, especially when people need to work together on different issues. We're already scattered and few as it is. So even with that ban, I still offered to help. But so after the event. Maybe like a week afterwards, she decided to unfriend me and sent me a message saying, due to your continued association with Friends of Animals United and Win Animal Rights, I can't deal with you. If you stop dealing with them, then I can offer you a position in my puppy mill division of New York Animal Rights Alliance America, which there is no puppy mill division.
She doesn't do really. Especially focusing on.
No, she doesn't know about puppy mills. I mean, maybe she has some friends but her, that's not her. She doesn't have knowledge about it. I run another page called American Kennel Cruelty, where I focus on the American Kennel Club and how they fight animal welfare bills throughout the nation and support puppy mills. They get most of their license and registration fees from huge kennels. So she sent a message, asking questions about puppy mills. She had no idea I ran the page, so I know she's not very knowledgeable in puppy mills. But she has an animal rescue. She's been doing that for a long time. That's her thing. She has a big following in the animal rescue community, and hopefully she does something productive there. But from what I know, I don't think she's engaging in ethical practices. That's just my opinion.
Why is
many
that?
people's opinion.
Why is that?
Well, there's a lot of people who question what she's doing with all the money she's raising. She has maybe 10 to 12 different fundraisers going on at different times for different, causes, from Hurricane Sandy, pet relief, to, raising money for injured dogs. But a lot of people have said that they've never got that money from those fundraisers. So it's, again, there's no accountability. She doesn't run a nonprofit. She's collecting, tens of thousands of dollars through online fundraising as well as through her events.
So she collects money for some other people
Yes.
or other animals.
Yeah.
So Not like for example, you collect money for your own flyers and own sign. You know, you're not collecting money for something else.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty accountable. I raised $200 from about like 15 friends just to get these new signs printed. And the signs are here. You know, people know where their money's going to. I collected $500 at the benefit concert we did almost a year ago, which I bought a TV with and a generator, which we don't use much, I admit it, but we have it. It's been out here. It's just we don't use it much. It was a mistake. Like, you know, I spent the money, you know, I could have appropriated it to a better use, but it was a strategic mistake to buy the TV. I don't get use out of it. It's more of a hassle bringing the TV.
So what's your suggestion now?
To who?
No, in general, to us in the animal rights.
I mean, if you're gonna ask for money from the animal rights community, at least be accountable to the community. And it's not okay to flip out and curse people out and to act crazy when you're questioned about where the money is going to. You know, people have a right to ask, where is the money going to? Just because people ask that doesn't mean that they're your enemy necessarily.
So you're not her enemy.
I don't have enemies. I don't wage campaigns against people. I'm not into personal infighting, but I will raise concerns if there are concerns to be raised, and I think everyone should do that. You know, everyone has a responsibility to hold people accountable, you know, regardless of what, you know, social movement you're in.
So as long as she's accountable, you're her friend.
I wouldn't say I'm her friend, but I'm not her enemy. You know.
Just neuter.
Sure.
And so, what do you think? She's gonna hold this event, and the speakers in the list are gonna all show up?
So, from what I know about the event, you know, this is part speculation because it's just what I hear from other people. But I mean, there is some facts. The fact is that she's delayed the event 2 times. It was supposed to happen in April, and then in May, and now it's happening in June.
Oh, this is a fact. Okay.
So people have, you know, who bought the tickets and thought they were going to go in April. Some of them have asked for refunds because they're like, I can't make it in May. Then those other people are like, I can't make it in June. And she hasn't issued refunds to anyone, as far as I know. That's sketchy. You know, that's you know, what's going on there? It's just not.
Is this because she wants to sell a lot more tickets?
I don't know. I would maybe you should go and interview her. Maybe
I can find her. I mean, if she wants, because you can't force people to interview.
Sure.
And I don't even know if she. All I see, she's very loud and very disrespectful, cursing, and aggressive. Yeah, rude.
And she lies. Like, she said she doesn't know me in an attack post, but she does know me, and I've dealt with her. I've been on pictures with her. It's just a straight out lie. And then saying stuff like I'm a pedo.
That's true. I agree that she tried to undermine you. In the meantime, she offered you puppy mill department.
Yeah, and she said eventually, you know, it might be a paid position as well too, to lure me in because she knows I'm, you know, unemployed. She asked me, "Are you employed?" I said, "No, I'm not. I'm not working." She's like, "Oh well, you know, if I do start a puppy mill division, I can make you in charge of it, and one day it could maybe be paying."
So hopefully everything gets better, you know.
So anyway, the real issue is people in animal rights need to be doing more effective things for animals instead of just holding, you know, banquet party protest rallies with politicians and actually doing campaigns that will have, you know, real effects. You know, if you wanna protest the ACC, go in front of the ACC headquarters, or the Department of Health, and picket it every day, or twice a week, or once a week, or once a week even. You know, flyer and put a table out, raise awareness.
At least once a month.
Yeah, even once a month. But you know, she hasn't been engaging in that. So I'd like to see her do something like that, or someone else, you know, who is targeting the ACC, build a real campaign against, you know, awareness of what the ACC is doing, and put some real pressure on them.
But this is valid.
Good talking to you.
Hi, Jerry.
Okay.
Okay, bye. But this is, of course, valid for, all people who are concerned about what's ACC doing, yeah. So direct action, you mean, instead of banquet hall action,
Yeah.
it should be a direct action right at the ACC.
Yeah. Or not even at the ACC, but at the ACC's leadership, their headquarters, which is separate. They're separate buildings. The leadership isn't in the shelter. It's not in 110th Street in the shelter. They have their own headquarters in their building, the Department of Health. So target their offices. Do real grassroots campaigns, type of direct action activities.
Well, like you said, now.
Yeah, that would be much better. But of course, nobody can force other people to how to protest, where to protest. But you can suggest.
Sure, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, suggestion, and you by suggesting, you never deserve any crazy, aggressive person.
Oh yeah, no, I've had people threatening, violence against me on
Yeah.
stages,
Like what?
If I were to come to the event, people will fuck me up and...
Meaning beat him up.
Yeah,
fuck
beat me up, yeah.
Okay. So she knows who does that.
Yeah, not only does she know, she liked those comments when people...
She likes.
Yeah, you can click like on the comment when people...
So she liked.
Yeah.
Like she's trying to almost like...
Incite violence.
Incite violence,
Yeah.
okay.
Which is wrong. No animal rights activist should be inciting violence against each other at all, ever.
So you cannot go there peacefully and suggest your opinions to her like you did, like this is what I like you to do.
No,
instead
I wouldn't be able to do that because I've been threatened to, bodily harm there, so I can't go there. And that's wrong, and other activists should speak out against that, but nobody has.
Oh, see, this is wrong.
It is wrong.
And you never did this to her. She did it.
No, I don't threaten violence against anyone. I'm not violent. And I condone, I condemn violence, in general. People shouldn't be threatening to beat each other up.
Especially activists.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's just because of your suggestions,
Yeah.
which was all peaceful.
Yeah, and I think valid too.
And accountability, about accountability. Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, it's enough wasting time with her. I'm going to get back to
All right.
the campaign.
Cool.
Good talking to you.
Thank you very much.
So you prepare stuff. That might still be warm. I don't know.
So we're playing with puppies.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna check now.